Hello, welcome. Hello, everybody. So, as a fast review about sequence list, we did in our last lecture sorting list. We have two types of sorting built-in functions. We have built-in functions called sorted and your list here, and we have method way, which you write your list dot sort or reverse equal true. So this is a fast example. If you have this list, just write sorted between parentheses list. The list will be sorted in ascending order. And at the same time, no changes will be on the original list. So when we call the built-in function sorted, the original list will not change. Okay? If I want to clone a list to another list sorted, so I need to assign it a new list to a new list. Example here, the same list as above. I can here assign a new list called list2 equal sorted list. Then right now the list2 is sorted in ascending order. Okay, but the first one will be no change. Okay, so if I want to sort the list and copy it to another list, we do it like this. This is the method number one. The method number two, also we have what we said. Also we can sort it the string. Okay, the conversions. We can here convert. We can make with the same sorted built-in functions conversions from the string to a list. Okay, so example here, if you have variable letters equal word and word between quotation, then we can assign any other list called ascending letters equal sorted letters. Now the letters is a sequence. It's not a list. Here, letters is a sequence. It's a word. But when we use sorted strings, automatically, when we use sorted, automatically, this string will be converted to ascending list. Ascending list contains each characters of the string. Okay? And the original one will be untouched. No change. No change for the original string. So we can use sorted also to sort a string and convert it at the same time to a list of characters. Each element is in a character. Now, this is another example. If we want, if we have tuple, later we'll see it, tuple between parentheses. If we use also sorted inside tuple, automatically this tuple will be converted also to the list, sorted list. So we can use sorted in a list, in a string, and in a tuple. But the string and the tuple will be converted to the output will be always the output will be sorted list. So if we put list, the list will be sorted. If we put string, this string will be converted to the sorted list. If we put tuple, our next lecture will talk a lot about tuple. Also, this tuple will be converted to sorted list. Always, when we use built-in function sorted, the original list will not change. Okay? This is method number one. Now, if I want to change the original list, so I can use the method way. Method way means just call your list dot sort. If I use this identifier dot sort or called method way, okay, we have this numbers list. When I write again numbers dot sort, automatically this command, this syntax will modify the original list. So when I call numbers again, the original list will be listed. If I want it to be decreasing, descending, we put reverse equal true. So without empty argument here, empty option here, will be sorted in ascending order. If I wanted to descending order, we put reverse equal true. Okay, so if I want my list to be sorted in the memory or the original list to be sorted, we must use this kind of method. Okay, now we have other list methods, not only a sort. We have inserting an element as a specific list index. We can use insert. So here we have a lot of methods. Your list dot insert, given that the index where you want to add an element or insert an element and the value. So you can put here the index 0, 1, 2, 3. I want to add an element to the list on the first or second or the last. Number two, we will give some example on that. Number two, adding an element to the end of the list. So we can use the method append. So your list dot append value, this value will be added to the end of the list. Dot insert, you need to specify the location index, the index location. Okay, if you put it the and here at the end of your list, it will be similar these two. Now adding all the elements of another sequence to the end of an existing list. So if you have another list, I want to add list to another list, we can use extend. So your list dot extend another sequence or another list. So the list number 2 will be concatenated to the list number 1. Okay, so called extend. We can add list 2 to list 1. If I want to remove any element from the list, we can use remove and give it its value. But here the remove will be removing only the first occurrence of an element in a list. If a list has two values, two different elements with the same value, if you put dot remove value 1 and this value 1 is existing in the list twice or thirds or what, how many, this remove will remove only the first occurrence, not all the values. Also, we have emptying a list. If you want to clear all the list, just write your list dot clear. So your list will be empty list. You remove all the items, all the element inside the list. Also, we have counting the number of occurrence of an item. Here we have your list dot count and a value. If you want to count, example, element number 1, how many times element number 1 is occur inside the list, just write this, your list dot count value. We'll use some example right now. The last one, reversing a list elements, just dot reverse, your list dot reverse. So we have eight methods. The sort method here, the sort method, then the 7 others methods. Inserting a value with its index, appending a value to the end of the list, extend means concatenate two lists together, remove an element while removing the first occurrence, clear all the list count, given the value, count this value, how many times is displayed inside the list or occurrence inside the list. And the last one, reverse your list. So right now, we'll go to the examples. Here, if we have this example, color names list called, we assign color names equal orange, yellow, green. We have a list contains strings. Okay, 3 elements. Each element is a string. So if I want to insert a new color inside the list using insert, so if I make this statement, color names dot insert at the 0 location, comma red. So I want here to add the color red to the first element. 0 location means to the first element. So now the red, the new list will be, the first element will be red, the second will be orange. Okay? Any question here? Any question here? Okay. If you want to add a red color between yellow and green, what should I change here? Guys, my question for you, if I want to add the red color between yellow and green, how do I do it? Using insert.
بنحط بدل 0 2.
Replace 0 by 2. Bravo. Replace 0 by 2. Color name dot insert 2 comma red. When we put 2 comma red, so the red will be here. Okay? Okay. So let's go. مين قال 2؟ مين الشاب؟
أنا فؤاد.
فؤاد حط بونس على الشات بليز. فؤاد.
يلا.
اوكي هنفتح باي تشارت وهنعمل تطبيق ونغير فيهم لتشوفون اسرع. اوكي هنشتغل على الكونسول للسرعه. هنشتغل على الكونسول. Okay. Example, we have a list X equal between brackets. I will put example green, comma, yellow, comma, blue. Example. So X, if I just call X, will give us the list. Now I want to add the red between yellow and the blue. So just X dot insert. Okay, the index will be 0 1 2 comma and put your color. Example here, red. So when I call X again, the red will be between yellow and the blue. Okay? Okay? Now, append. Append means I want to add a new color to the end of the list. So append, no need to put the index, to the end of the list. So here, if I want to add x.append, just a value. Green, yellow, blue, red, green, yellow, black. Okay, I append black, so X will be, black will be at the end of the list. So insert will insert with the index 0, 1, 2. The black append will add it to the last of the list. Okay. Now, if I want to extend two lists together, here we have inside extend a new list. So I want to add this new list or list number 2 to the original list. Okay. So we do it like that. We have X. The command is extend. Okay. So X dot extend. Now between parentheses we put another list. Inside this list I can put now 1, comma 2, comma 3. So as you can see here, I create a new list. The first one is a string, but number 1 as a string, as character, number 2 as character, number 3 as number. Can we do it? Let's see. No error. X. Yes, we can do it. So when I put x.extend for the original X, this is the original X in the memory. When extended with another list contains 2 string and 1 number, but these 2 strings are 1 and 2. Okay. Okay. Do you have any problem in that? Clear? Okay. Remove. If I want to remove one color, okay. So before removing, let us create another, let's say yellow. I want to put yellow between red and the blue. So again, X dot insert yellow between red and the blue, 0, 1, 2. I put it in 2, comma 0, 1, 2, لا مش 2, 3. 3, and again I want to write a yellow. Then remove yellow. So X now has green, yellow, red, yellow, blue, black, 1, 2, 3. So now I want to remove. X dot remove yellow will remove only the first one. So X becomes green, yellow. This yellow is removed and the second yellow is remain. If I want to remove it, I want to put it in a for loop. Now all the yellow are removed. Okay. If I want to remove the red in small letter, let's try. Remove red. Is it case sensitive or no? Let's try it. We have error. Why we have error? Because it's a case sensitive. The Python is case sensitive. He didn't find small letter red. We have red in capital letter. So red, here we cannot remove an element which is not exist. So small letters red is not exist. So that's why give us an error. Okay. Okay. Any question? Okay. Clear. Clear. We'll clear all the list. We'll do it as the last. We'll do it as the last. Now, the last one, reverse. Reverse. If I want to put X dot reverse and leave it empty here, X will be reversed. The last element will be the first and the first will be the last. Okay. Reverse. It's not ascending sort. It's not sorting. If I want to sort right now, X dot sort. So X, the new X will be sorted. Nothing. Why nothing? Why nothing less than supported between instead of string and integer? Okay. The sort will be only for the numbers or the conversion. So I will remove the number 3, which is integer, x dot remove 3. Now x is contains only strings. Now I want to sort x. Now x is 1, 2, red, black, blue, green. So he cannot sort combination between integer and strings. Okay, that's why give us an error. After removing the integer 3, all the elements are strings now. Then sort this string by 1 to capital letter. Capital letter is before small letters, BBG. Okay, so now it's sorting. Any question? Okay, if I want to clear this x dot clear, before clear it, if you have, we have here sort, insert, pop. Our next lecture will use pop, clear, append, copy, count, we'll use it later, extend, index, remove, reverse. Okay, we have here built in. We have also, okay. Now I want to use the clear. X dot clear will empty the x. Now x is empty list. Okay. If I want to add x dot append any value you want, 1. Now x has 1 element, number 1. If I want to append also number 5. So x has 1, 5. Okay. Any question? Good. Okay. The last one for today is this example. I want to use the count. The count. Okay. Before using the count, let us go here. If you have now x dot extend, I want to put another list. I want to repeat the number 5. 1 dot 2 1 5 2 5 1 5 10. Okay, example. Now x has these values. Okay, I want the value 1. How many 1 occurs in this list? I want to count the number 1. So here we have x dot count give you 1. I want to see how many we have 1 inside a list. We have 4. We have 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Type. How many 5 we have? Also 4. How many 2 we have? Twice. How many 10 we have? 1. So we have 1 10, 2 2, 5 1, and 5 and sorry, 4 1s and 4 5s. Okay, so we can use count. So it's a built-in method to count this value inside a big list. This list is an one-dimensional array inside a memory. If you have a big list or array, one-dimensional array, we can use this built-in function to count your desired value. Okay? Any question? If I want to go to all the elements inside the list and make their counts inside, so I will use for loop. Okay, we'll go to the last example. we'll go to the last example and do it. Okay? So the last example here, list method count searches for its argument and returns the number of items or times it's found. So if you have any here, for I in range, print appears item. Okay? So I assume x equal, I will put it here, 2, 5, 6, 2, 1, 8, 1, 2, 5, 6, I don't know, 10, 2, 10, 4, 5, 2, 1, 8, 10. Okay? I want to count every numbers inside the list using for I in range. Now we have range between which number and which number? From 0 to 10. The last one is 10. So we can put it here. 11 in range 11, or we can put it from 1 to 10. We can put this or this. I will leave it here. 2 point, enter. Now I want to use the print example here. The number, comma, I is found between quotation here x dot count I. Okay, this is another method to me. Run. So as you can see now, we have this list. Okay, before it, let us print x, then run. We have here the number 0 is found 0 times. Okay, 0 times. Okay, the number 1 is found 3 times. The number 2 is found 5 times, and so on and so on and so on. Okay, this is an example. Any question? We have less than half minutes. Any question?
دكتور
تفضل.
حنعمل شيء ريفيجن للميد تيرم.
الجمعة. Friday we have revision for your midterms, Python and digital electronics. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay. So we'll see you on Friday.